was. I was going over to brother's house. But then when they seen it was me, they said, oh, that's Gaetano. Oh. Let's get that on tape. That's all I know.
Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Sanders. Mr. Sanders, excuse me. How important is this literacy program to our community?
Literature is very important in the community because we have a lack thereof. A lot of people don't want to read. They don't care of substance. They don't care where things came from, And in order to better yourself and to succeed in anything you must do, you must read to be able to succeed. So therefore, knowledge is power, and knowledge is free, but it's not given away.
Well, let me ask you this though. Based on what you do and what you've done, how has reading impacted you?
Well, reading has kept me calm. Reading has kept me free on these streets. Reading has taught me to be a better father so that I could, everything that you need to learn to be a better man, to be a better person in general, you can find in a book. You don't need to go by experience or by someone else or hit or miss. You can read it now and do better tomorrow. Now,
what was that you were saying before we started this recording about how these young people, how they are with music? And this is what I want to point out before you make this statement. People need to know that entertainment can be educational, but we have to be conscious of the type of material that we putting out here and the impressions we put on these minds.
And music sends subliminal messages. Music is a frequency. Certain music makes you feel a different way. When I was young, mama said knock you out. We listened to that. We wanted to go knock people out. It's about the music. So therefore, people that are creative and the artists that produce this music must think about the children and the type of image they want to portray when they produce this type of music. The power is in our hands for the children. And how can they do better if they don't know better? See, I used to get mad all the time because I couldn't control situations and how people felt. And what you have to understand is age has nothing to do with this. Color has nothing to do with this. If you do not know, how can you get mad at a person that does not know or cannot understand?
You can't.
You can't get mad at them. But it's your duty to help them, or your obligation is try to help them.
It's our duty to teach our untutored brothers.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is the thing right here. I want you to let us know what it is that you do. What have you done in the past to create your legacy? Because from what I know of what you've done, you basically set the standard here for local artists here in Minneapolis, along with your brother RL. But from what I know, the insight that I have on your career, I know that you went out on the West Coast and signed with Dr. Dre.
Yeah, we signed under an indie label with Dr. Dre. We sold 250,000 copies. Our first independent record actually a mixed CD that we did. They gave us $150,000 to do that. I'm a North Sider. I'll be 40 years old this October. My group is the Professionals. That's Cypher, Young Clover, B.I., all three from three different walks of life, but came together in unity for this music. I kind of set the standard. Yeah, like right now, I'm standing on Plymouth Avenue, the Ave. When I was a kid, I couldn't even come down here. When I was a kid, I couldn't even speak to you. We've always been cool, but I'm just saying, being in a different walk of life from the other side of the tracks. You know what I'm saying? And I wish and I pray for that everybody become friends again and we can live in unity. Like you say, to succeed is to read. Well, we must read each other's thoughts and read each other's true hearts and try to come back together as one. Because once upon a time, everybody was one. And money separated everybody.
Man, I love what he just said. This is what I tell the people, man. I'd rather be broke together than rich alone, finally.
But a lot of people don't understand that. And all I'm going to say is this. How can you respect a man that turned his back on his brothers for money? And when I say brothers, I don't mean that literally.
We're talking about Judases, so everybody can relate to what he's saying.
But for those who know me and those that know the voice behind the camera, you know what we're talking about.
Exactly. This is AJ Briscoe, founder of the To Succeed You Must Read Literacy Campaign, standing here with Gaetano Sanders, man, one of the upstanding members of the Professionals musical group, man. I'm glad that you sat down with me today, brother. Mr. Sanders has both of his sons with him today and his daughters on the turf right here on Plymouth for Family Day.
And listen out for Cheyenne Janae. That's my oldest daughter. She sings. She got a bunch of cuts out.
Beautiful
doing her theme song, Bail Out, and Rewind. Listen to it, enjoy the day today.
Where we can find it at?
On YouTube at Cheyenne, Shaiana, Janae, Ginae. That's
what's up. We out.